Right guys, we're going to start this video here. We're on Pattaya Klang and we're outside Big C Extra. Now, just giving you a little bit of a heads up here. If you guys have been here for many years, or you've been coming here for many years, you'll know that this place used to be Carrefour, which was the French giant supermarket chain. They changed to Big C a few years ago. But one of the good things that they did, and this is just an heads up for you, one of the good things they did is they've got a bakery inside here and it does some of the best bread ever. And I recently found out the reason why is because when it was Carrefour, they had a French baker and they kept him on. So seriously guys, just a bit of a tip for you. The bread here, the patisserie and the bakery is absolutely wonderful. We're on Second Road. Just to my left here is New Plaza, and then to my right is Soi 7, and there's Hookup Corner. Now, the reason we're starting here is because this is really, really good news. Just opposite here, so you're looking about 6 doors down from Hookup, there's a brand new 7-Eleven going in. That's very good because you've got Beach Road, but there hasn't been anything this end, so that is good news. Now, those who remember, if you come around here, on Hookup Corner, that used to be a 7-Eleven. That was one, but in the lockdowns, I think there was some big fallout with the, with the landlady, and but the landlady was very good to us actually. She gave us a really good discount, so I thought that was fair enough. But they fell out, and 7-Eleven moved out. Then we would give it a cut, and then we took over the 7-Eleven from the same landlord. But there's a new 7-Eleven going there, and I think that is very good news for us for Soi 7. There is smaller shops around. But you know what 7-Eleven's like. Everybody loves 7-Eleven. It is hot. Yeah, I'll just walk along here, Mendan, because there's been quite a few changes up here as well. You've got potheads here. I don't know what that could be. Yeah, Frozen Delight Frolic. So there's ice cream there. These are all new. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do some. And I've noticed along Beach Road, sort of from Dolphin Roundabout side down to Central Pattaya, Beach Road, there has been massive changes, developments, and new restaurants, new bars going in. So there's a lot coming for this high season. This one across here, nothing with that one yet. If you remember this beer bar complex, I've been here a number of years, but I have seen nothing. I've seen them coming in, cleaning now and again. You're thinking something's going to get done with it, but then nothing does. I always think that's because it's right by the hospital, so I can imagine the noise pollution would cause quite a few problems there. I mean, we don't anymore, but we did have problems ourselves with the Hookup Corner. We were getting complaints at 8 PM at night when it was not even loud. But anyway, we'll do that in another video, so we'll get down to Beach Road, especially that end, because there's a lot of things going up. Oh, this one? Ah, I see. Sorry, cab. Right guys, new tattoo shop just opened here on Soi 7. In fact, there's quite a few new businesses here on Soi 7, and seems to be, Dan has pointed out, seems to be a very, very hot lady working in there in the tattoo shop. So he's after Summit in there. You want to go in, Dan? No. Okay. Now then, one last thing, I forgot to mention this just before we get off of food. Saturday the 17th of this month, which is a week this Saturday, it's our Johan's birthday party in here. Loads of food, pigs, all sorts going on that night. Should be a cracking night. So that's a week this Saturday, the 17th. Now finally, let's go and get some fish and chips, because I've seen this fish and chips and it looks the business. I haven't had fish and chips since I was in the UK about 3 months ago, but this one looks the business, so let's go. Now, I know I always moan about the heat, but we've just come from Pattaya on the bike and it is baking hot. We were just saying on the live the other day with Martin that it feels like a bit of winter's come, but spoke too soon. It's back to red hot, it's steaming hot. I think we're going to have to get some rain at some point because it is very hot. Right guys, we're on Soi Kautalo and we're at a tropical restaurant. We have been here before. We did come here for a breakfast and it was one of the best breakfasts we've had. And I've heard so many good things about the fish and chips here that I've got to try it out. So let's go inside. We've gone for 2 different types here. It does look good. The picture, what he showed me, what Ian Robinson posted on Facebook, looks absolutely brilliant, just how it should be. So I've gone for the cod, and Dan's gone for the haddock. And we've gone for normal chips, homemade chips, not fries. Peas, mushy peas. Has to be mushy peas, right? Or garden peas. Thank you very much. So yeah, now we will wait for it to come out. Now what's got me into this is this picture I've had sent, I'll just show you now. That fish on there, if you zoom in right on the fish, it looks like it's got like a thin coating of batter around it, but then you got the bits of batter hanging off it. To me, a lot of the fish and chips that I have here, they seem to be like, you know, you can with the batter. The fish is good, I'm not denying that. Everywhere I've been, the fish has been really good. But it's the batter, and the batter's very important because for me, the fish has to be flaky. And the batter has to be flaky as well. You should technically pick it up and fall apart. That's the way I like it. Yes, it is subjective. It is up to you, but to me, that looks the business. Thank you very much. Oh, right, okay. Peas on. Yeah, them peas look good as well. There was only one place one time where they did proper mushy peas, and that was in the old Retox Game On Soy Honey, but it wasn't all the time, it was only one time they did it, and I was like, wow, you got proper mushy peas. Can't find any salt. Was that it? That's pepper. Thank you. Right, okay. First of all, let's crack this open. It's crispy, but it's soft. There you go. So let's have a taste. Batter's excellent. So is the fish. Wow, I could just eat that like that. That's good, guys. That's proper. Honestly, that's proper. Damn, that fish is lovely. Absolutely delicious. See, note, guys, the gravy goes on to my chips and peas, not on the fish. But there you go. I'm going to tuck in this now. I'll tell you what, I'll try one chip. These are the uncooked ones. The gravy looks good as well. It's hot. It's baking hot. Yeah, cooked. Like a mashed potato inside, cooked throughout. Excellent, guys, excellent. I'm going to tuck in. I'll let Dan tuck in his, and then I'll come back and ask Dan after. She took my plate away, so I was going to show you that it was all completely finished. It's a very difficult subject, this one, isn't it? Fish and chips. But let me just say that I think that's the closest I've had to anything back home. Now, I've heard, I don't know if it's true, I've never met the owner of this place, but I've heard that he's an ex-fisherman. So maybe that is why, because he just has that sort of chip shop, fishy taste to it and smell what you would get back home. And I haven't had that in Pattaya. The fish was lovely and crumbled. The batter was perfect. The batter is crispy but soft, and plenty of sort of bits coming off it and whatever, where you used to get your fish bits from. So anyway, the batter here, number one. And Dan is saying the same thing as well.
I cannot live my life without Tabasco sauce. And this is good for greasy food and everything. I love the butter. The butter was soft like a butter. It was not hard like a table, you know. And it tastes really good. Almost finished all the dishes, and the chips was great. I got to say this is one of the best again. And every video now I've got to say like everywhere is the best, but this is true. It's real best.
Right, guys, that is it. Unbelievable. Now, we're just speaking to these guys here. They're expats, live in Pattaya, but come up here for this place. They say the same thing, best fish and chips. But they did say somewhere else about breakfast, go with this place for breakfast. But I actually like this breakfast in here as well. But yeah, everybody agrees. That is the closest, guys. That has just got that flavour that you would get from in a chip shop back home. Anyway, guys, tropical restaurants. I nearly forgot what it was called then. Tropical restaurants here, just on the dark side. There's a lot of you guys that live up here, but there's guys that come up from Pattaya as well. It's not that far out of town. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this one. and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.